Hello friends, with all the craziness going on in the world and so much uncertainty, we need some uplifting. I'm going to try to bring that to you here today, a little bit more energetic, action-packed weather forecast. Let's get right to it. We have some rain and a decent amount of it across the middle of the country. It's been this active weather pattern and we're not seeing an end to that at all. This slug of moisture slides across portions of the Midwest, Tennessee and Ohio Valley. Lots of rain for Ohio, portions of Kentucky, Pennsylvania, and then this will slide up across portions of the Northeast with a tickle bit, just a wee bit of snow across portions of the far northern terrain up in the Dakotas and Minnesota. Hey, 1-2 punch type of a system. We're going to get all this moisture coming out of the Gulf Coast, and this will spread in another big batch of rain, Wisconsin all the way down. This is going to be a severe weather event potential here with snow on the backside of the system. There will be cold air interjecting in from the north and a nice flow of warm air, moist air. Here, a true spring system. It's going to have all the dynamics in place. We're just not going to see any kind of a big widespread snow, but plenty of widespread rain definitely in store. That snow zone is going to be pretty narrow. How much rain are we looking at? Well, here's your slug of moisture, and this is going to be where you add up a pretty good widespread 1 to 2 inches. Isolated amounts, I think, are going to be higher as you slide across Ohio, Indiana, and then back into Iowa, portions of Wisconsin as well. And then there's your snow zone, most likely up into that vicinity. So we are going to see a decent amount of moisture. It's probably enough for localized minor flooding, but nothing too widespread. Let's fast forward to Friday. I told you about the cold temperatures. Whoa, very cold winter air here. This is summer here, folks. This is Florida personified all the way to DC and maybe even a little north. Just widespread 80s. 80s. What? And then this is going to be the transition zone here in the middle. But you can see it's going to be a lot of 70s that push in, and then the cold air right to the back of that. So that will provide that environment for some storms to pop. This is going to be on Thursday, the day before. I'm going all out of order. Going crazy here today, that's for sure. Filming this on late St. Patrick's Day night, early morning here. And we definitely have that severe weather threat that's going to be further west throughout your Wednesday, and then on Thursday that will slide into the Mississippi Valley, parts of the Ohio Valley as well. We're not going to have tons of action across the west, but as this system pushes out, it'll bring a widespread amount of rain through. Could see some snow with the cold air entering up into portions of southeastern Canada. And then we allow for some high pressure to build in with more cool air trickling its way on down across portions of the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, Northeast. We get a slight little break, but more action spinning up across portions of the south. That's going to be some widespread rain again up into the mid-Atlantic and southeast. But again, very quiet for a while here across the middle of the country back into the west. Then things change. We had that major snow event across the high elevations in the Cascades and portions of the California higher terrain areas. We're going to see a little bit more snow develop as colder air settles back in across the west, and more moisture will circulate around in the Rockies and whatnot going into the middle portions of next week. So that's kind of our weather view at that point. Temperatures overall the next 7 days staying very warm across the south into the mid-Atlantic, generally mild in the Great Lakes and Northeast, and then generally speaking, that cold air, just like we've seen all winter long pretty much, confined out across the middle of the country and further west. If you're looking for a detailed impact-specific forecast that's all around your business operation, look no further. NeoWeather is here for you. Check us out today.